Hi conservation crew, and welcome to another Conservation Chat UK video. So, if you've been following us for a while, you may remember that back in April, I think it was April, maybe March, spring had sprung, started to look beautiful in the woods, and we did a little challenge where we went for a walk in the woods and saw how many wildflower species we could capture. So, this hill's, I'm already knackered. So in this video, because it's autumn and it's quite damp, we're going to do the fungi challenge. So we're going to go on a little stroll through the woods and look for different fungi and mushrooms and capture them all for you. So let's get going. Very important thing to remember to do when you're walking in the woods at this time of year, because it's very wet and very slippery. Make sure you're wearing appropriate footwear, because you don't want to end up slipping over. So when you're looking for fungi and mushrooms in the woods or in the wild, you want to be looking in damp areas, so on the earth, in dead leaves and on fallen logs and up tree stumps. That's where you're most likely to find them. I'm using Seek to identify all of these fungi species, and I've just identified one, and it's got the funniest name. I think whoever named species, I guess the people who find them originally and whatever, but it was called King Alfred's cakes. So yeah, pretty creative naming there. I love it. So we've just looked up on Ecosia why King Alfred's cakes fungi are called that. And it turns out that King Alfred fell asleep whilst watching over some cakes that were cooking, and they burnt, and that's why they're called that. So I found quite a lot of different species of fungi and mushrooms so far, and basically what I'm using to identify them is an application that you can download onto your phone called Seek by iNaturalist. I'm in no way sponsored by this company, I just really love this app because I'm an absolute nature geek, and I use this tool to identify animal, plant, fungi species in the wild. So if you're a nature geek like me, definitely download it. The only problem is that today it is struggling with identifying mushrooms and fungi, but I suppose they can look quite similar, so it's having a little bit of difficulty in that respect. But definitely give it a go because it's an amazing app, and you get to like collect species. So you hover your phone over the species you want to identify, and it tries to identify it down to the species. You may only get family or genus or order, but it tries to get the species, and then you can take a photo of it, it stores it in Seek for you, and then you earn badges for amounts of species collected. So it's just a really fun way of kind of storing all your nature finds. So we're on the other side of the woods now, and we're noticing so many more fungi and mushroom species. So the conditions must be slightly more favourable to fungi on this side of the woods. So that's it, we've come to the end of our walk. We're just about to leave the woods, and we found so many different species of mushroom and fungi. They're really cool to hunt for, so definitely give this a try on our next woodland walk and find some cool little fungi. And if you end up doing a fungi hunt, let us know, comment below and tell us what species you found on your little trips. And make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.